What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Gains Mindset, where we talk about diet, fitness, dating, health. And today we're going to go over law number 7 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Let's get into it. Alright, so law number 7 is get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people to further your own cause. Not only will such assistance save you valuable time and energy, it will give you a godlike aura of efficiency and speed. In the end, your helpers will be forgotten and you will be remembered. Never do yourself what others can do for you. So, this can be seen as a dark law or a light-ish law, but it does sound a little more darker than lighter.
Yeah, this is kind of like one of the more evil laws. Ooh, evil. But at the same time, like, it is true. Like, you can do these things with power, and you can take credit. For example, not a lot of people know this, but there were a few explorers back in the day when they were exploring the Americas and stuff. I think it was from Spain. There was Balboa and Pizarro. They were together exploring, and Balboa found the Incan Empire, but Pizarro is the one that's credited because he actually had gotten Pizarro executed, and he took the credit for that specific situation. So he's now in history. Pizarro is one of the people that are most credited for the founding of the Incan Empire in Peru, but it was actually Balboa who was the one that actually found it. And so he let Balboa find it, and then Pizarro just swooped in there and was like, "Nope, I actually did that," and got Balboa killed in that process. But that's also why it's evil in that sense, because you do these bad things and you end up taking the credit, and people in the future will never know that.
Yeah, you have to be very, very self-aware and very aware of what's going on around you, so you can try to detect who's using you for what their motive may be, and how you could be of service to them, but how else they can benefit you as well. It's sort of like a back and forth, because everybody sort of has a mutual benefit from each other. And you can use this to your advantage, but you don't want to be that douchebag that tries to that knowingly uses others for his own benefit, and they get no reward for it, and maybe you try to humiliate them. Eventually the karma will come and bite you back. So be very careful when you're using this law in life, because if this is used against you, it could really harm you in many ways.
Yeah, exactly. Especially do not try to use this against a superior. Go back to Law 1, you'll understand why. You don't want to do this against like a superior person that's like above you, like a boss or a mentor. You don't want to use it against them. You want to use it against other people, other peers that are the same level as you, pretty much. And the thing is that there's a couple different ways of using this law. You can use it like a vulture, like Pizarro did with Balboa, or you could be someone who gets people to work for you, and you just take the credit for it. So, like, for example, Thomas Edison, when working with electricity and stuff, he actually hired Nikola Tesla to work on different electrical experiments and stuff. And a lot of the stuff, Nikola Tesla is the one that actually figured out a lot of the things, but Thomas Edison is the one that we credit a lot of the stuff. Nowadays, we're starting to understand that it was actually Nikola Tesla, but Nikola Tesla was getting like his ass chewed up by everybody, and everyone was taking all of his ingenious mind.
It's kind of a tragic story, actually.
Yeah, it's very tragic, but that's just pretty much the law in itself. That's what happened with him in that sense. And other people, there is an artist that was, I think, by the Renaissance age, that people wanted his paintings so much, and he was getting so many requests for paintings that he hired a whole bunch of really skilled artists to help him paint all these paintings in a day, and he would get them sold, and he took the credit for it. But he hired these people to help him. Granted, he paid them, I'm assuming, but he was the one that took the credit of the paintings. Not the other artists. And that's at least a more noble way of doing it. And I feel like that's more of a way of like managers nowadays at like, certain businesses. The grunts, the people on the line, or the people, doing the actual work out in the field that are not managers are doing all these things, but then up in corporate they congratulate like the managers, the store managers, for the hard work of the actual workers.
Yeah. Just be very careful of how you use this law and how you interpret it. Try not to manipulate the wrong person, because it will bite you. Try not to knowingly plagiarize people and try to take their work and use that as your own, because that's just you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble, and there's going to be a lot more negatives and positives to doing that. So be aware when you're trying to use certain tactics on people and you're trying to be snake-like and manipulative. Just be careful because you don't want to mess with the wrong people.
Yeah.
That will get you hurt, or in these days, you just never know. It can get you killed. So be careful of who you mess with and what you mess with. Just be aware as well as if people are trying to take advantage of you and use you for your talents. Make sure that you're getting some sort of benefit from it and have a mutual agreement.
Exactly.
So if you guys like this kind of content and want more of it, make sure you hit the like button and also leave a comment below on maybe an experience with this law or your thoughts on this. And also, if you want to have good discussions on philosophy and mindset, you can go to the All Gains Mindset Facebook group on Facebook. Link in the description. We can have more of these conversations, talk to us personally. And you can also check out allgainsapparel.com for awesome merchandise. So with that said, we will see you guys in the next video. Keep watching.